We're gonna do a full body mobility sequence. It's not gonna be anything crazy, but we're gonna get the blood flowing, we're gonna get the muscles warmed up, we're gonna start to feel good. The first couple of exercises, you'll be standing still, and then we're gonna be walking down and back a certain distance for the next exercises. We're gonna start out with our shoulders. I'm gonna show you the exercises, and I'm gonna talk about them separately because I'm gonna have to face away from the camera. Since I forgot my mic, I don't want you guys to not be able to hear me. So the first exercise, you're gonna reach behind you and tap your shoulder blade, or tap as close towards your shoulder blade as you can. It'll look like this. So one arm at a time, reaching behind you and just tapping towards your shoulder blade or as high up your back as you can. The second one is the same movement, but it's both hands at the same time. So it will look like this. If you don't do this type of range of motion, at first it might be very, very limited, so you'll feel a lot of tightness when you try to reach back, but I promise you over time it's going to get more loose and you'll get more mobile. You'll end up with more range of motion. The third one is going to be reaching behind you with one arm and then overhead with the other. You're trying to touch towards your hands. I don't expect you to be able to make contact with your hands, but over time you'll get closer and closer. It's going to look like this. You're going to do 20 reps of each. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, up to 20. 1, 2, 3, up to 20. And then 1, 2, 3, up to 20. These exercises are a prime example of when you do them, the goal is not to make them look the same as they look on me. The goal is to make them feel the same. So we're all feeling the same sensation, whether you're going this far or whether you're going this far. Don't try to mimic how it looks on me other than the form, but as far as how much range of motion you get, that doesn't matter. Only do the amount of range of motion that you have. So the next couple exercises, we're going to move into the lower body and we're going to do some walking. So I'm going to set up my camera and we'll go from there. Next, we're going to do some lower body mobility. We're going to do these reps while traveling a certain distance. So 20 reps on each exercise, 10 on each side. However far that distance ends up being is going to be perfectly fine. The first exercise is bent knee hip circles. So you're going to take a step and have this bent leg and make a little circle with your hips. The next exercise is straight leg hip circles. So same range of motion, but you're going to have your leg straight this time. It doesn't matter how high up your leg goes, it just matters that you keep it straight and you're going through this range of motion that you have. So don't try to match the height that I have. Eventually over time your leg will be able to get higher and higher. The next one, we're going to do a walking quad pull. Take a step, reach back, grab the top of your foot, give it a little bit of a stretch in the quad, and then release. You don't have to hold it for long, just walking quad pulls. The next one is a bent knee kick. So here, just looking to warm up the quads, get the knees going. Bent knee kick. Next, straight leg kick. So the same thing, except for we're just gently straightening the leg. You don't have to force it. You don't have to worry about like kicking super high. We're just looking to get a little bit of a stretch sensation in the back of the leg. Over time, you can get your leg a little bit higher and higher. Okay? The next thing you're going to do is a side leg lift, and we're going to add a half turn into it. So my leg that's facing the camera is going to lift each time. From here, side leg lift, then I'm going to turn, face the other way. Now my opposite leg is facing the camera. I'll lift that. Same thing, turn, lift. Just like this, side leg lift, 20 reps. So go through that combination of exercises. The first group, you'll be standing still. The next set, you're gonna end up being moving down and back, however much distance it takes you to cover in those amount of reps. This is something I like to do for a warm-up, or even just on its own as a little bit of a mobility workout.